Okay, I might have to get this in manual focus mode. Aha! I have a Seluwessi Cardinal, female with eggs. This is fantastic news. Seluwessi Cardinals do take a while to breed, and it is very difficult to tell the difference between males and females. This species is a bit new. Well, I don't want to say completely new, but in terms of availability in the United States, it hasn't been around for nearly as long as some of the other dwarf shrimps. But let's talk about the barometer. So the current barometric pressure is 29.39. It has been pretty low for the last week. And the weather outside has been pretty rainy or cold. But we have had temperature fluctuations from the cold going up into the 50s to 60s. Now again, one thing to remember for those of you who didn't watch the original video, the outdoor temperature, that's not actually outdoors, that's just outside of this fish room in the rest of the basement. This fish room is 70.5 degrees Fahrenheit, 46% humidity. Okay, that's pretty good. It is 4/7 on a Thursday at 2:17 in the morning. And we do have confirmation that shrimp are in fact breeding, at least in the Seluwessi tank. In my Neo tanks, we've been having breeding ever since the one day that it did get warm, that I talked about in the original video where I set out the testing parameters. So we do have confirmation that for the first time since last summer that I have Seluwessi Cardinals breeding. So I believe what happens is the barometric pressure, if you look at the trend graph, it had gone up in the past and it's been relatively steady for the next few hours. That barometric pressure is probably going to increase as the sun comes up. Like I said, it's 2:17 in the morning, so the sun is still down. Now, for the crystal red shrimps, I have been losing some of the shrimps, and I want to make sure this is documented. At some point, this tank became uncycled. I don't know why. I've had this tank for like a year or so now, and the cycle just died. So, unfortunately, the cycle is going through itself right now. The ammonia, nitrite, and nitrate are just way too high. Not sure what happened, but I'm doing a 50% water change. Dripped through this line right here. So 50% water change. Prime has been added to try and help the shrimp cope while we figure this out. I'm going to add more beneficial bacteria from the Turbo Start fresh water to try and get this cycle going as quickly as possible. This tank will be under active watch for the next week until I get everything perfect. Remember, with shrimp, we never do anything all at once. Shrimp don't like change. They don't like huge water changes. So we're going to go nice and slow, but we're going to rectify this issue. I think what's going to happen is once we do have a perfect active cycle, and especially when this plant grows bigger, so it controls the nitrates even better than it currently does, I think then the shrimp will be happy and then start breeding. But my hypothesis is this is probably getting towards the right barometric pressure where it's fluctuating down and then goes up. If we keep that sort of trend happening, they're more likely to breed, would be my hypothesis. But again, because of the tank parameters right now, they're just not going to breed like this. They're not happy, they're not comfortable. We're gonna get them to a comfy place. But the other shrimps in this tank, like I was just showing you, we got babies on the way, y'all. Super excited about that. So that is the latest updates for right now. If there's anything else notable, I'll be sure to make an updated video.